Here's Nemhard. He's covered by Beal. They double him with Booker. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And late in the regular season, Greg, in your decade plus in the NBA, you were looking forward to the playoffs more often than not.
And as a player, you have to avoid that temptation to look ahead. But when you do, much nicer to look forward to the playoffs than vacation.
And here is KD. 33 points last game. And Beal kicks to Allen. Durant against Siakam. And then Durant with the dunk.
Kevin Durant making you pay on the interior. Look out around the rim.
Passes to Siakam. Turner with the screen for Siakam. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. Here's Nemhard. He's covered by Beal. From deep. Nemhard's shot is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Halliburton against Booker. Beal, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Devin Booker, not a guy who's going to just hunt out his own shot. If you're open, he'll find you.
Siakam, right side. Pass to Nemhard. Back to Siakam. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Nesmith. Misses off the right eye. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Beal, the pass to Durant. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. KD's got his second bucket of the night. Halliburton against Booker. Halliburton, that's good.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
And so it's Durant with it. They'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. The Pacers beat them last time when these two teams met in Indiana.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
Booker inside. He's covered by Halliburton. Allen's shot is off. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Nemhard. And Indiana, another 3.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Nurkic. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Turner. Driving to the basket. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Allen passes to Durant to end the run. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Kevin Durant has become masterful at drawing the contact. That is beautifully done.
The Suns shooting their first shots from the stripe in this team. And the first one drops. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. O'Neal comes in for Allen. Gordon's checked in for Beal. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Devin Booker. Durant hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways. Get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Nembhard, defended by Gordon. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam, and Siakam throws it down.
An emphatic finish by Mr. Siakam. Yes, sir.
Suns trail by 4. O'Neal on the wing, out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. Taking a look at Phoenix. Right now, the 6th best record in the conference, looking to hold on to playoff position and finish the regular season strong.
And I think for the Suns, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Pacers leading by 4. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
O'Neal outside, and the pass to Thomas. 6 to shoot. Katie ties in. Now that we have a moment, let's see who have been the top assist teams in the league this season. Number 1, the Pacers.
The beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court. It doesn't stick. That's why they're at the top of that list.
And one of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Turner. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Neesmith. Halliburton against Thomas. To the paint. Durant. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Durant's got 10 points in the game.
Well, any point guard who involves his teammates is automatically going to raise the offense. Go ahead, IT. We see you with that pretty pass.
Here's Nembhard, defended by Gordon. Jackson misses.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
O'Neal dishes to Gordon. It's good. This game is all even.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Halliburton against Thomas. 27 seconds left to play in the first. Nembhard's shot is good.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
In the corner, it's Gordon. O'Neal kicks to Durant. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. O'Neal on the wing. It's Thomas outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
They're so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
You know what? Sometimes you play a great game and lose. What you hope happens, though, is it toughens them up a bit mentally, and they figure out how to close it out next time.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Pacers lead by 3. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Indiana.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
We've got Thomas. Durant is out there with Drew Eubanks. And there's Gordon, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Down low, and the dunk by Jackson.
But Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball, helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
Thomas surveying the D. Durant finds Thomas, and here's Gordon. Back to O'Neal. On the wing, Gordon. Defended by Mathurin. Durant, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, of course, the Pacers have a great history, and star point guard Tyrese Halliburton is eager to embrace it. He said, I want to know all the stories of Pacers players of the past. I want to know more about Ron Artest and everybody who played for this organization. I'm being where my feet are. I love being here in Indy. Kevin?
Oh, I love to hear that. He could be that next Pacers great player. David, thanks. And the Suns making a change here. Young's checked in. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Thomas against Halliburton. It's Young on the wing. Thomas inside. He's covered by Halliburton. 4 on the shot clock. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Pacers leading by 7. And a wide open look for Mathurin. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Halliburton on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. For Phoenix, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Gordon inside. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Gordon's got his second bucket.
Well, it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
And Siakam has it in the corner. Jackson setting the pick here for Siakam. Sinks the three-pointer. Siakam's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pacers. ADB, as players establish themselves, gaining that respect and recognition always seems to come down to postseason success, right? Playoff success.
It's so true, Kevin, whether it's fair or not. Great production in the regular season without having accompanying success in the postseason tends to get written off. So the pressure falls on teams to win or risk losing their star players.
Outside for Halliburton. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And now we get a chance to check out Tyrese Halliburton.
He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. 5th in assists, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. At the elbow, Nurkic. Back to Booker. Three-pointer. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's Nembhard. A 24-point outing in their last game against Boston.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, none here in the second.
Allen's shot is off.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Indiana moving it around. Here's Nembhard. And once again, off the mark by Indiana.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Booker with it. Halliburton picks him up. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Miles Turner.
The blocks just aren't coming for him nearly as much as they were a few years ago. I think he's lost a little something in terms of that intimidation factor and that ability to change a game with his interior defense, and that's too bad.
And Indiana making a change here. Toppin's checked in. Mathurin for 3. Good on the triple. And the Pacers lead by 9.
Mathurin showing his willingness to be ready on the catch. Go ahead.
And Doris, you watch the defenses try to corral Benedict Mathurin. He always seems to have an answer, doesn't he?
He does, Kevin. This guy knocks down jumpers in a variety of ways, whether it's off the bounce, catch and shoot situations. His mechanics are clean. He's confident. And boy, he is aggressive.
Outside Jackson. Halliburton passes to Jackson. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game. 1:21 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Mathurin. Connects in the foul line jumper. Mathurin's got 5 points so far.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Here's Toppin. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Suns trail by 5. Durant wide open. He fires. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Here's Toppin, and he lays it straight in.
Obi Toppin about 220, 230, and he is able to absorb the contact and complete his move. Tremendous finish.
Booker in the corner. And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
32 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Booker, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, Devin Booker, shiftiness, gets himself into the paint, so aggressive, and it pays off.
First trip to the line for him here.
You know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Pacers have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Here's Mathurin with plenty of space. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Beal, the pass to Nurkic. It's rebounded by Indiana. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Toppin finds Halliburton, and they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Indiana shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
Now Booker outside Beal. There's the triple. And And so it's Indiana with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick, what's your analysis of how your defense has done so far?
Well, they're getting too many open looks at threes. We're lucky they're missing a few. With this team, they stretch out so much. You got to be really alert. You got to pay close attention to details.
Rick, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story, things are going well for the Indiana Pacers. In a tight contest like this one, where it could go either way, it seems, how would you guys have used your halftime break?
I try to get it.
And now let's focus on our game. A strong first half for the Pacers.
This is why coaches tell their guys, always be ready. We're going to need you. Be ready. And you don't always.
And that is it for halftime.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Booker. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. They've got Benedict Mathurin. Isaiah Jackson out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Toppin in at the 2.
Kevin Durant doing Kevin Durant things, not only scoring, but doing it in an efficient manner.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Kicks it out to Allen. Back to Durant, and stolen by Siakam. Toppin against Beal. Now, here's Toppin. He's guarded closely, and that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game. Suns on defense. A 6-point game.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you.
A remarkable three-point shooter out of the gates in his NBA career, Tyrese Halliburton. Let him hear you.
It's Beal on the wing. Over in the corner, Allen. And the rejection by Jackson. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Nurkic.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Halliburton against Booker. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Jackson, a screen on Allen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mathurin. Goes back up. And the layup by Jackson. Jackson's got 6.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Pass to KD. Over Siakam. Here's Nurkic. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Jackson, a screen on KD. And a wide open look for Siakam. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Yeah, Pascal Siakam now with a tighter handle, now can manipulate the defense as that guy dictating action in pick and roll play.
Siakam against Durant. And Allen launches it from deep. Offensive rebound. And finished off by Nurkic.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Here's Mathurin. Keeps it alive. And the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pacers.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Indiana also making some changes. Miles Turner comes in for Isaiah Jackson. And Walker subbed in for Pascal Siakam. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Outside Thomas. Here's Gordon. Good work defensively by Turner.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
After 7 years with Houston, Eric Gordon traded away during the 2023 season.
But Kev, when you look back at that Houston time period, only James Harden made more threes in that particular uniform. Gordon was one of the keys on those 50, 60 win teams. Eric will always have a place in Rockets lore.
Here's Indiana now. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Walker, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Thomas against Halliburton. Gordon for 3. And the Suns miss again. Pacers leading by 14. Halliburton outside and stolen by Gordon. There's O'Neal with the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Outside, Walker. Goes up the baseline. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And the Suns miss again. Indiana's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Inside. Outside Thomas. Takes it inside. Young's shot is good.
You can see how comfortable Thad Young is. Give him the ball. Let him go into attack mode.
Turner with it. Now Thomas defending. And it's Halliburton penetrating. Eubanks grabs the miss.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Young left side. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes it to Eubanks. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gordon. Good work defensively by Turner.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And so it's Indiana up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. You've got Drew Eubanks. Gordon is out there with Isaiah Thomas. Then it's Young, and it's O'Neal in at the through spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And Mathurin is right there. And the Pacers lead by 14.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Indiana foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Chapman against Gordon. Outside Thomas. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. Indiana leading by 14. Here's Nemhard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
The Suns shooting under 40% all in all for the game. In the corner, it's Gordon. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Nemhard. And once again off the mark by Indiana. It's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Suns. They trail by 14. Eubanks. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam.
I tell you have to respect Isaiah Thomas's physicality. He may have a small frame, but a big-time heart and big-time energy.
Free throw good, Thomas. And the Suns here with a different look. Here's of Nurkic. He's checked in for Eubanks. Kevin Durant comes in for Thaddeus Young. Mason Allen's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Gordon. Pass to Nemhard. A 3-ball. Up again. And Mathurin is right there. Mathurin's got 4 this quarter. Phoenix calls timeout. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. See if that fire gets lit, guys.
All right, thank you, David.
The fluidity, the mechanics, the purity. KD's jumper is sweet.
That one wide left.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Booker the pass to Nurkic. 3-pointer. The offensive rebound. Outside for KD. Over in the corner, Allen. To the inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's it, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Nurkic.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Here's Mathurin. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
It's Allen on the wing. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Indiana leading by 12. Toppin passes to Nemhard. And the 3 off target.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. Jackson, he's checked in for the Pacers.
Number 22, Isaiah Jackson.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Booker dishes to Beal. Allen passes to Nurkic and finished off by Nurkic.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
And the Pacers call time here. Walker's checked in for Indiana. Halliburton comes in for Benedict Mathurin. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yeah, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Beal from long range. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight to the middle. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Fades and shoots. And he makes that one. And that's 12 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And stolen by Siakam. From outside the arc. Nailed from three-point land. And the Pacers lead by 13.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting, though, too out there for you? Or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold. And I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in. But I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success. So I've got an open mind.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Here's Nembhard. Misses the three.
When you're not in rhythm with the free ball, why do you keep firing from there?
For three, Durant. Rebounded by Jackson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. At one point, they led by 16. The shot's good from Halliburton.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Indiana.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season. It'll go down as their 48th win.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn them.
Booker dishes to Beal. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. It's Durant on the wing, covered by Siakam. High post Allen, out to KD. Just 5 to shoot. Misses the wing J. And Indiana can just let the clock run down here. And it's Halliburton penetrating, and it's good for 2.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
KD's shot is off. Missed. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. For